welcome to my review of the wonderful Roland FA08. Now it's an 88 note keyboard and it's beautifully weighted, particularly for those people who like playing piano or those thinking about playing piano and want the real piano feel. Well, this is your keyboard and it's very, very affordably priced from Musicorp Australia. It's a pre-loved unit, so it's got a couple of interesting little things happening about it, and we'll go over those. We'll get into the sounds very, very soon, so just stick around for a little while we go through this, and I'll take you through some of the basics of things to look out for when you're getting a new instrument or even a pre-loved one, as this one goes. Now, one of the things I noticed with a pre-loved unit like this is it has got some slight scratching on the not so much on the keyboard, the other parts, but around the dials and things like that. But fortunately, Roland have come up with a nice little matte black setup, which comes with this particular one, and you can change it. So it kind of takes away the shiny bits of the keyboard, but I actually like the flat black a bit better than the shiny bits. So you can see here the difference it makes. It also makes things a little bit easier to read. One of the things we spoke about also was how to update, and if you read my actual review there of the Phantom FA series, or indeed any other series, you should always, with any electronic instrument, go to the manufacturer website and check out the latest updates, and because some things are going to be pretty fantastic, and also obviously they might find some bugs or something like that, things they need to fix, which will be fixed in those updates, and it'll give you the best outcome and response on the instrument or electronic equipment that you have. So recommend definitely you going to the Roland website, www.roland.com.au, and check out the support pages there, and you'll pick up an update. It was interesting with this particular keyboard because it hadn't been updated to the latest version, and I've since been able to do that, and I'm happy to show you how it happens. Go to our browser and we go for www.roland.com. We just hit our enter screen. You can see it all comes up here, and all we're looking for is support, which will be up here. We click in there, and you can see you've got registered products, knowledge base, quick start video, product images. So let's click on support, and let's go to support. And now all we've got to do is look for a product search. So why don't we just put in FA-08 and hit Evan. Yeah, enter would be a good idea. There we go. Okay, so there's our manuals, which you'll need to get. You'll be able to get that here. We've got updates and drivers. So if we click in there, we can look at here and just click in results. FA08, and it's thinking. And there we go. So here's all our manuals, okay, and drivers. Let's look at those. Okay, so once again, we're looking for an FA Phantom FA. Did I go too far? Probably. So fast sometimes these computers. There we go. FA08. We click in there. And there we go. So there's the system, the version I've got, version 203, and you just download that to your computer. Follow the instructions in, absolutely to the letter, and you won't have any trouble at all in updating. See, that's the file that I've downloaded from Roland.com, the FA-UPA.bin file. Now that's the only file you should see on your USB device. With the memory stick in the back of the FA08, FA06 or 07, all you need to do now to go with the install program is just hold down the right button, there it is there, right, and turn on the power at the same time. I won't do it because I've already updated it, but you can follow the instructions, they're very clear, and you'll be up to the latest version. So look out in case they come out with a 2.5, 2.6 update, you never know. Highly recommended that you should get yourself a really good stand, something like this one. It's a double brace stand. You want to make sure it's double brace because you've got quite a bit of weight in this keyboard, and if you use anything more flimsier than this, you might have.
It really is a fantastic workstation from the left. We'll go from left to right so you can get through some of the features, and believe there are many more than I haven't even touched on here. So you're going to have quite a learning exercise over the next few months if you decide to go ahead with this particular workstation. We've got a fantastic joystick. I like this joystick. It's easy to use. You've got obviously right and left pitch bends, vibratos. It really is fully customizable, so you can do an awful lot with that. And looking at the first section here on the left-hand side, of course, we've got our master volume. We have the wonderful Roland DB, which is, specific to Roland. So you can do a lot of great things with that, and we may, if we can, get a chance to have a look at that as we go along. You've got complete control over the sounds you're playing, everything from cut-offs to effects, reverbs, delays, all of that. It's all in here. So, look, it'll take me 5 hours of video to get through all of the features for you. Lots of great ideas with regards to what you can do with the keyboard. You can split the keyboard, so you have one sound to the left, one sound to the right. You can dual layer them. Look, it really, or single sounds, everything from grand pianos through to saxophones, brass, the lot, you name it. It's got it all. And right here, this is the wonderful screen. Look, it's not a touch screen, but it's easy to navigate, get around, and you can see. We'll just close up there. We can bring up. Well, let's have a look at this one. Beautiful sounds. Look, it's sampled 4 times over sampling, but Roland have their nice special sort of effects, their supernatural effects, which kind of add just a little bit of something to them, which makes it quite an exciting instrument. So I'm sure that if you decide to go ahead with this workstation, you're going to get a lot of pleasure, a lot of enjoyment out of it. And as I said, if you're not interested in the piano-weighted version, there are other versions available, and also to rent as well. You've got the FA6 and the FA7, of course, the 61 note, 76 note, and then right up to this beauty, which is the 88 note weighted keys, which is fantastic. The menu's very easy to navigate, understand. It's easy to get in there to make changes and settings. One thing I do like about Roland is it's a lot easier to set up your own settings very, very quickly without too much clutter and menu diving, which is something I absolutely hate. It's one of the things I've been for years with the Yamaha, and I love the sounds of the Yamaha keyboards along with the Roland keyboards, but their menu systems to me are a little bit overcomplicated at times, so makes it a little bit difficult to do some of the things that you really want to get done quickly. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. Things like tempo, even particularly with the waves on board with the keyboard, you can change the tempo. So if you're trying to match a style or something like that, you want that push and pull as you can get with some of those sounds, you can do that. And of course the pads and things like sampling, you can sample, you can use the keyboard sample. You can do all sorts of wonderful things with this workstation, so highly recommend it. It really is a wonderful, wonderful workstation, and I'll tell you what, it's kind of turned me on to the Roland thing, because I've gone ahead and got myself a new Phantom 6. So there you go. Now, if that's not a recommendation, I don't know what else would be.
Hope you've enjoyed my little session with the wonderful Phantom FA08. It's been a great learning exercise, and I've only been able to discover probably only maybe 5% of what it actually does. It's a terrific workstation, and I've even forgotten about some of the other things that might excite you a little bit, like it's got an onboard sequencer. You know, you can do up to 16 MIDI tracks, or you can connect it up to your DAW through your computer, probably do 14 MIDI tracks, a couple of audio tracks as well, all over and through USB. Lots of great other things as well. So I'm going to leave you now till next time with another product expose, if I can put it that way, courtesy of Musicorp, which this is an unpaid opinion and study on, as always. So there's no conflict of interest here. I love the products that I review, and will always give you some good stuff on them. So I might leave you now with the wonderful sequencer on board, the FA08 Roland, and I think you'll find it's a very attractive price. So why don't you get onto Musicorp and have a chat to them. Two things before I do go. Need to talk to you a little bit about what you'll need to talk to them about. You will need a stand if you haven't got one. They can probably help you out there, and I'd recommend that you get yourself a nice sustained pedal as well, so you'll be able to do some of those beautiful tones and hang on to them as well. I'll leave you now with the wonderful sequence provided by Roland, and the Roland FA08 sequence, which is built in to this fantastic workstation. Great to have your company. Look forward to catching up with you next time.